Hi students, so let's talk about the instructions for your weekly unit plan. So you've made it this far, you've worked really hard creating your 4 lesson plans, and so now your weekly unit plan is going to provide activities for the students for each day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, based on the theme that you created at the beginning of class and that you had reflected most likely on the web that you created as well. So in your web, you were asked to come up with 3 different activities for each content area: language arts, math, either physical or life science, and music and movement. But for your weekly unit plan, you should have 4 activities per day. So you'll have one from each of the 4 content areas. So make sure that you take a look first, carefully read the weekly unit plan guidelines, which were provided here in Canvas. So it gives you all of the different content areas that you have to cover. The weekly plan will follow a thematic approach using the theme that you selected at the beginning of the semester, reflecting the interests and experiences of the child or children you observed. And then you're going to follow all of these steps, which will be outlined in the unit plan itself below. Remember the following: child-directed, should reflect an anti-bias curriculum, should be developmentally appropriate for ages 3 to 5, and it should relate to your theme. Your theme should be broad enough that it can be integrated with language arts, math, science, and music and movement. And please avoid activities related to holiday seasons or ethnicity themes. And this is the form below on the next page that you're going to be using for your unit plan. All right, so we're going to scroll down. There are all these different parts. Here's the grading rubric. We'll get to the template in just a moment. Okay, so here are all of the plans. All right, so we're going to be following option 2, the 4 curriculum areas: language, math, physical or life science, music and movement. Okay, list activities that could be implemented and are related to the theme. 4 is fine. Okay, so let's take a look at an example here. So this is what you're going to do second: review the weekly unit plan sample. I think that'll give you a better idea of what this looks like in practice. So you have your web, which you've already created. What are your goals? Through participation in the experience provided by using the name of your theme. So for example, by using bugs as a curriculum theme, the child may learn the following. In this case, all insects are bugs, but not all bugs are insects. Some bugs help us. Arachnids are special bugs, and insects can make sounds and dance with their bodies. So these are general goals related to the theme. So you need to keep in mind that your goals should be broad enough that they can be encompassed through math, language arts, science, and or music and movement. And then the concepts that are going to be covered, written in a statement tied to the goals above. So here we're going into more details about the goals above. These are the concepts that we're hoping to cover in our weekly unit plan. Vocabulary words with the definitions. Try to include student-friendly or child-friendly definitions. What are some key terms that the children should be exposed to and learn throughout your unit, throughout the week? Okay, so this is an example of a unit plan. So you'll notice that there's 4 different activities per day, and there's 5 columns. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we have our activity. So in this case, our activity is itsy bitsy rhyming words. We will finger play and identify out and ain rhyming words. OE is open-ended question. What is the same about the words spout and snout? So it's open-ended. There should not just be one answer. Vocab, definition, or rhyme, words that have the same ending sounds. So in this particular category, this content area is curriculum. There's 3 things that you need to include for each curriculum area. What's the activity? Try to give me some details. So if you just say itsy bitsy, I don't know what that means. Are you singing a song? Are you reading a book? So this is more specific. Itsy bitsy rhyming words We will finger play and identify. You are letting me know what you will be doing. What is the open-ended question? Remember, an open-ended question is a question that will elicit multiple responses, not just a one-word response, like what is the capital of California? That's not an open-ended question because there is one answer. There is a right or wrong answer. Don't ask questions that ask, what is your favorite blank? Because each child is going to have one answer. So you need to ask questions that will elicit multiple responses, where they have a variety of ways that they can be responded. And I would actually say that this is not a great example of an open-ended question because most likely children will say that they rhyme. Okay, so we want to make sure that our questions are in fact open-ended. And then for your vocabulary word, you can just choose one for that content area and provide the student-friendly definition. And that's all you do for each content area. Activity, the open-ended question, and vocabulary. So for each day of the week, you should cover language arts, math, science, and music and movement. So in this case, we have physical motor, but that's covered under music and movement. So that would be under that category. So for each day of the week, you have language arts, you have math, you have life science or physical science, and music and movement. And that is pretty much it. I look forward to reading your lessons. This is what a blank sample looks like. So you have your Word document, type directly into it, save it and upload it. Have fun creating your weekly unit plans.